I I hate my life so much, so much. My job, every job I had, I liked, but they stressed me out at times. Tonight was one of those times. It was me and the manager just doing the drive-through. I sucked at it because I'm too slow. I'm trying to read the screen to get my bearings where I left off. She's telling me to rush. I'm trying because we all get time on that, and I suck at it. Uh, I'm 26. I ruined my life. I keep telling myself pretty much this every couple of months that I hate myself. This isn't where I saw myself when I was 18. Now I'm 26. 8 years later, this is my life. I thought I'd have like 2 to 3 degrees by now, but I dropped out of I dropped out of college at 19. I've been saying I wanted to go back since, still haven't. And there's this coworker that I want to fight him, but I don't, because then, I'm 26, he's like 20, 21. I'll go to jail, I'll lose my job. But I don't despise him. He's a cool guy when he's not a dick. But he thinks he's fucking funny, but I know his type. It's the classic bully type, I dealt with a guy like him from 5th grade to 12th grade. I never physically fought him, but I wanted to. He would verbally harass me every fucking day. I thought about unaliving myself back in elementary school. And this is the same archetype kind of guy. He stresses me out so much. And everyone else thinks he's so fucking funny. I don't find it funny because it's at my expense all the fucking time. And then he pretends to be the boss. Like last night he said he was trying to tell me what to do. I didn't listen. He was out smoking before we closed. He said, "Oh, do what I say, I'm a shift lead." And I scoffed at him, and I didn't do what he said. And then he came back in all mad that I didn't do it. Because he's not my boss. Stop fucking acting like my boss. He had this job before, came back for like 2-3 weeks. He kept bitching about, "Oh, at my other job I was roofing, I was making more money here." Then fucking go back to it. They called him. He didn't ask for a pay raise or anything. That's on him, man. But every day for a couple weeks, "Oh, at my last job I made more money." I feel like this man peaked in high school. That's who he is. And then today, he laughed. He asked me what my age was. Of course, I guess I look young. Every job I had, people said I look younger than I am. I'm 26. A coworker asked me what my age is. Is it 24 or is it 27? And I just said, yeah. And then he said, "Oh," and then the guy who's like the typical bully said, "Oh man, if you're 27, you gotta rethink your life. Why the fuck are you here?" Oh, psych, nah. I get what he meant. I don't want to be here. This isn't where I saw myself 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I never thought I'd have a fast food job. And I wouldn't if my other previous job did not close down. Amazon Fresh, they all closed. I was making more money there doing less, Like, even when I worked at a Spirit Halloween, I was making more money than I was here. How's that make sense? And then, like all the bosses, managers, assistant managers, even a coworker, they're all older than us. I had one friend that was a manager, but then he quit. And I do hate my life so much. I'm easily envious, jealous. Even before social media was a thing, well, before it was what it is now, I've always been that type of person. Like back in middle school, when the popular kids would go to like a doctor's appointment, they would come back to school with McDonald's. I was jealous about that. But whenever I had a doctor's appointment at school, you know, like my parents would pick me up, go to the doctor's, and then stay home. That was obviously better. It's all about perspective, I guess. I was jealous about of hearing about these kids when I was a kid in middle school and high school. They would go on vacations during school to like some exotic place like the Bahamas, Puerto Rico. Like, I wish I came from money. I got some family that are from money. I'm jealous of them, not like envious. I'm just jealous. You know, I wish I could be a rich kid. I think it would be so fun. But, man, I would probably be a a-hole, if I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Not saying my family is, that come from money. They're nice people. Well, some of them. I just... This is not where I saw myself. I'm trying to get a second job at a Spirit Halloween. That's in total like 3 months. And then when those 3 months are up, before the 3 months are up, I'll do my FAFSA, and then in 2 or 3 semesters, hopefully I go back to college, get my degree, and then leave this place. Because I want to be at most 2.5 years at Taco Bell and then leave. I should have had this job when I was 16 or 18, not 26. I feel like my life is over before it began. Not just because of this, but since a kid I was a recluse. When other kids went out to the movies, went on dates, shopped with friends, I was at home. In school, I was by myself. I had some friends, but like, I kept to myself, you know? I hate myself.